Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. Today we'll be doing some tips and tricks on the new iQOO Neo 9 Pro. So we have the iQOO Neo 9 Pro with us. So let's just go to the about phone. So this device comes with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 mobile platform. It's an octa-core processor with 12GB RAM, Android 14 version, and you get the Android 14 along with that FunTouch OS 14. So both are the latest version. Now you also get the supercomputing chip Q1, and this is the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. So in this video we'll have a look at what all features you get and some of the tips and tricks you can try out on this device. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's quickly begin. So first let's go into the notification toggle. So you get plenty of toggles here. Now one of the interesting options is the monster mode. So monster mode basically gets you the best performance out of the device. Already it's the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is a really powerful device, but you can turn on the monster mode, especially when you're gaming. You also get the ultra game mode here. So if you want the best gaming option, then you can go with the ultra game mode and the monster mode. Then you also get an extra dim functionality. Say for example, if you're using the device late night or in a dark room, you can go with the extra dim option. So this means the device will get dimmed with the extra dim option. So that is also another useful feature. Then you also get the mini screen mode. So mini screen mode makes the screen smaller. So you can see here I've made the screen smaller, and you can just drag and change this. So if you want smaller, you can see here now I am using a smaller screen. So this is useful if you want to use the device with just one hand. It's quite handy, and you can increase or decrease the width. Here you can see here you can increase or decrease it and change the width of the mini screen. If you don't want, just close it around. So that's very useful actually if you want to use the device one-handed. So you can actually arrange the toggle here using the edit button here. You can drag and rearrange all the toggles here and make it suitable to whatever you use frequently. That's very handy feature. So that's the edit option. Now next let's go to the settings. Now here you get some useful features. One is in display and brightness. You get the option to change the screen resolution. What it does is if you want to change the screen resolution to slightly lower version, you can go with that. This will help in saving the battery a bit, but not by a huge margin. So you can see here this is one option. Then you can also set the screen refresh rate. This is quite obvious. So you can go with a higher 144 Hz, 60 Hz, or you can go with the smart switch option. So based on whatever you want, you can select it. Then one interesting option is the enhanced display effects. So you can see here optimize the color and contrast of your pictures for more vivid display using this feature. So this can improve the visual experience with the device, but again this will again take the battery a bit more. Then there is also MEMC and super resolution. This will make the frame rate a bit more smoother. This will make the frames a bit more smoother, and the visual effects and the pictures will be much smoother. Again, this is also using a bit more battery consumption and heat generation. So that's some useful option. If you want to enable it, you can go with this visual enhancements. Then you get the dark theme. Obviously this is available in all the devices. Now let's go to the lock screen and wallpaper customization. You get the theme support, which is you can download it from the App Store. There are plenty of options available. Then always on display, you also get plenty of options here as well. Some cool options are there here. You can see here you can customize these options. Some really interesting options are there. So you can just customize, and you can also download additional AOD styles and clocks from here. So there are plenty of options here based on what you want in the AOD style. Always on display, you can enable that. And when to show the always on display, you can schedule it day, or if you want all day, you can also enable that. Then always on display for new notification also can be customized. So this is always on display. Then the lock screen settings. Here you can see the customized lock screen. You can change the visual experience of the lock screen. You can change the font here. Then you can go with the different clock style. There are few options only available. Then you can also customize the color options here. You can go with the different colors as well. So that option is also included. You can change the fonts as well. You can also add a quick information here. You can go with the signature. You can edit it and enable it on the lock screen. So that option is also included here. Now there is also option of simple mode. What it brings is a very simple mode where you don't have access to all the apps, but mainly bigger icons, especially for people who want to who are not really particular about smaller icons. They want a bigger icon and better experience, especially elderly people. They want this simple mode. You can enable that as well. So that's the simple mode option. Then let's go to the dynamic effects. So here you can customize the effects and how you want the animations to appear. Say for example, fingerprint animation. You can see this, the fingerprint, the icon animation, and fingerprint recognition animation is also there. There are plenty of options available. You can choose from these options, and once you selected, you can click on apply, and that will be enabled. Then apart from that, same you can go with the facial recognition, charging animation, then screen on, screen off. Then you can see here home screen transition animation, ambient light effects. All these things can be customized here. These are basically to enhance the experience of using the device. So that's the options. Now next, let's go to the security option. Here we have the face unlock and other options. Then privacy and app encryption. So here you can enable app hiding. So we'll just show you the option. You need to enter the password. You need to set the password here for app hiding. So I'll just enter the password. Now you can see here app hiding. So I have enabled Amazon here for hiding. You can also use the face unlock if you want to hide apps. So hidden apps will not be available. You cannot see the hidden apps unless you enter the password. Now if you right now I have enabled the hidden apps, and if you want to directly access, just swipe with 2 fingers up, and you can see that it will show the password. Once you enter, it will again show the hidden apps. So that option is also included here, which you can customize from the security option. Here we can see here app encryption and app hiding is included. So that's the 2 options which you can do in this. Then if you go to the apps, you can actually clone apps. See, these are the apps available for cloning. You can create another instance of the app. Say for example, if you want to have 2 Facebook IDs or 2 Instagram IDs, you can clone the app and create a new ID as well. So that option is also included here. Then if you go to the system option, you can customize the system navigation. Then there is also multi-turbo. So you can see here multi-turbo is enabled here, game acceleration, heat dissipation engine. So a lot of options are there. These are available when you are gaming and if you want to get the best experience with the gaming. Then there is ultra game mode. Especially this device is suited for heavy gaming. This has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and this is definitely a gaming device with 144Hz refresh rate. So you can enable the game sidebar, and you can see there are plenty of options to get the best gaming experience, like the 4D game vibration, game super resolution. You can enable for each game. You can see right now I have installed BGMI and Asphalt 9. So for each game you can have this experience, and you can see there are frame rate priority and block all the notifications. So many options are there in the game mode. So this will bring out the best experience while gaming. Then if you go to the shortcuts and accessibility, you get the split screen option. 3-finger screenshot to up, you can enable the split screen. You can see here floating messages, and split screen is available for only certain apps. Obviously it will not be available for all the apps, so you can enable split screen. Then smart sidebar, this will enable you to quickly access. You can see here this is the smart sidebar, quickly access some apps. Then you get this entire app list as well, so you can enable that, show recent apps. Then you can enable the smart sidebar from here as well. So these are the options included in the smart sidebar. Then you have the S capture mode. 3-finger swipe to the down will take the screenshot. So these are the options included in the UI. Then if you go to the camera UI, now you have this option here. You can see here there is 3 color options included: vivid, textured and natural. So vivid obviously will get you slightly vivid colors, but if you want the natural color mode, obviously enable this mode. So this is one useful option in the settings. Similarly, you can go with the video. You have up to 8K support. Here we have 8K 60 FPS support, and if you're going with 4K, you can also enable different stabilization: standard stabilization, ultra stabilization, and if you don't want stabilization, you can turn it off as well. And in the video recording, you have this bokeh effect. So if you want to enable bokeh videos, you can see that you can enable portrait videos using this option. So that's another useful option in the video recording. So these are some of the tips and tricks you can try out on the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. It's a very solid device in terms of features being offered, and you can try out these options on the iQOO Neo 9 Pro with FunTouch OS 14 and Android 14. So hope this video was useful. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.